Hello, everyone. I'm Lynn Gibney, AccuQuilt's Chief Marketing Officer, and I want to welcome all of you to our event today. I'm joined by our hosts, Pam and Erica.
Hi, Lynn.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, ladies.
We're so pink and festive.
We are. I'm excited about this.
And happy Groundhog's Day.
That's right.
Okay, I feel like we've had Groundhog Day for most of the year now.
Well, time is moving forward, thankfully.
We are.
And we are looking ahead. So today we're sharing inspiration for all the gifting opportunities that you might have in the upcoming months.
Yes, we're talking Valentine's Day, baby showers, even Easter.
And February, National Embroidery Month.
It is.
So now's the perfect time to liven up your wardrobe and home decor.
So in addition to our usual special offers and prizes, we're sharing new patterns that will help with all those occasions and inspire makers everywhere to experience the joy of quilting. I'm excited to start showing off what we've been working on, so I'll step out and let the two of you start the fun.
Excellent. Thanks
Okay.
for joining us.
Have
Lynn.
a great
Thanks,
show.
Lynn. We'll see you in a little
later.
bit.
All right, well, before we dive into our trunk show of patterns and inspiration, let's meet some of our experts. So this time around, we've challenged them to pick one project die and create special projects around a theme, including applique shapes. And since it's National Embroidery Month, of course, with a specific theme. So we've asked Anita, Carol, and Tammy to join us with some great ideas for handmade gifts.
I'm excited about this. They're great experts. So Anita has loved quilting since she was a child. She sewed with her grandmother. I feel like Oakley's going to be able to say that.
Ella, too.
Yeah, and she's chosen Valentine's Day, which is one of my favorite holidays, her theme, and she's going to use the mask die.
That's right.
I'm excited.
Carol has been quilting since 2012, and she is an active Quilts of Valor member. Carol selected gifts for a new baby or baby shower for her theme, and she'll be using the Burp Cloth die.
Excellent. Now, last but certainly not least, we have Tammy.
Yes.
Tammy started quilting 40 years ago, and she loves making memory quilts. Tammy will be working on Easter gifts. Can you believe it, Erica? It's just around the corner.
It is.
And Tammy will be using our Go Big Bowl Cozy die.
Yes. Okay. So once our experts share their final gift ideas, we want to hear from you which one is your favorite.
Yes. Soon we'll tell you how to vote, and we'll share the winner before Erica and I sign off.
That's right. Okay, now before we move on, let's talk about a special offer.
Because you and I are here, we always do that.
That's absolutely right. So today until midnight Central Time, buy one, get one 50% off on Go dies, cubes, and cutting mats.
Oh my gosh, that's a great deal.
Now, you need to use the code GIFTS, that's G-I-F-T-S with an S at the end.
Yes.
When you check out. And those of you in the contiguous United States will even get free shipping on your order.
Happy day to you. All right, so to get your order in during the show, you can use your phone's camera to capture the QR image here, and it will take you directly to the site. But if you don't have access to a QR reader, all you have to do, Erica, right, go to the top of the page of your browser, click on the plus sign, and then that very top box, type in accuquilt.com/party, because we're having a party.
We're having a party.
To place your order.
You can find all of these products at your local AccuQuilt retailer as well. Now, to find the retailer closest to you, check out the store locator at the top of the page at accuquilt.com. Some restrictions do apply, so be sure you check out the website for those details.
All right, quilters, AccuQuilt offers financing options through Bread as low as 0% APR. For more information on financing through AccuQuilt, visit accuquilt.com/financing.
All right, let's talk Valentine's Day projects.
I'm so excited about these new patterns.
Because you love Valentine's Day.
I do love Valentine's Day, and I love the fact that we have new, bright, beautiful patterns.
Wonderful patterns, and we have such a festive, great set for it today, too.
I
I love it. So we've got some beautiful patterns to share, but first I think we should see what Anita's working on. Now, Anita, tell us why you picked your theme, and give us some of your great ideas.
Hi, ladies. Thanks for asking. I chose Valentine's Day as my project for today. And the dies I'll be working with are the mask dies, because we have all been spreading the love by making those masks all year long. And I decided I wanted to find a creative way to use them to just bring more happiness into our lives, okay? The first project I came up with was a table runner. And for this one, I'm using the Olsen die. I'm using the center shape and then the larger shape at the bottom. And what I did is I used the large shape to make a vase for the center of my table runner, and then I used that middle shape for a vase. I added some applique hearts in here from our Queen of Hearts die, and also from the Hearts 2, 3, and 4 inch die. Add a little rickrack, and you have the perfect table runner for your Valentine's Day dinner. The other thing that I got to looking at was our Go large face mask die. And with this one, I came up with the Love Boat pillow. And I used the larger cut of your face mask die, and I also incorporated the strip on there. And what I did was 2 of the large pieces go together to form your boat. I used the strip for the mask, and then I kind of prettied it up with those heart-shaped appliques off of our heart die, and I used a reverse applique from our scallop border die to make my waves so my love boat actually can set sail. Now, while I was working on these, I also thought of another project, and I'm going to get right to that because I can't wait to show it to you guys.
Oh, wow. Anita has some really great ideas. I know, I like that little pillow.
We sang the Love Boat theme song
all the time. All right, we can't wait to see her final project.
Okay, now don't forget, you'll be voting on your favorite expert project so that we can share the winning pattern with you. Now, while we wait to see those final projects, we've got some patterns to show
I'm
off,
so
right?
excited about this for Valentine's Day.
Okay, so first off, we have a face mask.
We do. Now, listen, we're still going to have face masks for quite some time.
Yes.
And this was one that I made for Valentine's Day. I used some cute little Valentine fabric. It's National Embroidery Month.
It is. So
I know.
you put some love.
I did on our little cute face masks. So we have different sizes of face masks for adults and kids. It's a perfect, quick project.
It is. It's great. How fun is that?
Yeah.
I mean, we have to wear them anyway, right?
Right. They should be cute.
That's right. Okay, so next up is our Love Note pillow, and we've got it up here on the set because we love it so much.
Okay, Erica and I have been talking about this for 2 days now.
The whole time.
The whole time. So this is so simple. We just use squares, and then this is the Queen of Hearts die.
Yes.
And I love the fact that she just appliqued them, ironed them down, and then just did this beautiful, just variegated stitching along the way.
Yep.
But look, a little pocket.
I love it. So you can put a little note in there.
A little Valentine in there.
It is so
I love
cute.
it. I have some white squares at home. I think I'm going to make one of these for our Oaks.
And different threads, and some of them are metallics and hand stitched, some of them are machine stitched. And think about a little note, and then every time you like go over to Oakley's house, you could put a little note in there for her.
Love pillow.
I love it.
Okay, that's what I'm making.
We want to make one. Okay, next up is our Love Mailbox.
Okay, we have come a long way since shoe boxes and
Oh,
construction
haven't we
paper.
though? Look at this. It's so cute. This is the 1.5-inch strip die.
Yes, and look at those fun, bright fabrics. And it even has a little sign.
Yes,
so it can
and
go
it's
up
Velcroed, so it can be up or down, and it opens, and
I
you
love
could
it.
put, think about getting this. Wouldn't this be fun? You could fill it full of fat quarters or dies and mats.
Oh, yes, you
or
could even put your little Go Me in there.
You could put your Go Me in there.
This is darling.
So many ideas.
All right, I'm taking this over
Okay,
here.
all right. Next up, we have our apron.
Okay, Erica made this, and it is so fun.
Okay, so here's our gnomes. I want you to see them because they're so cute. But we have our gnome and our gnomess.
Yes.
Because you got to have a boy and a girl for Valentine's Day, right?
And tell us how you made the little girl braids.
Okay, so that is just some scraps of yarn that I braided together
Right.
and tied them off with some pearl cotton. And then when I just did raw edge applique, but before I stitched it down, I just stuffed the braid ends up there underneath her hat and stitched it down, and that's all it is. So they're actually like 3-dimensional.
They are. And here's our cute little gnome die. So you can make your gnomes tall or short,
Yes.
whatever size you want to make them. And it has all the shapes that you need.
And then the little heart is from the cookie decorations.
Yes. It's darling.
Now, I got so carried away because this was so cute
Yes.
that I did it double-sided. So on the back side then, let me switch this around.
Look at this.
We've got the heart, and this is the large heart from our Go Hearts die
Yes,
that
the
has
4
3
inch
different
heart.
sizes.
Yes, it's darling. And you used our satin stitch from our
I
free
did.
embroidery download.
So free download, so easy. And then because I was having so much fun,
Yes.
I made tea towels to match.
Oh, see, look how cute those
So,
are.
and then because I was having so much fun, I made one to match each side.
There you go.
So we have our little gnomes on one and the heart on the other.
There you go. Tea
Perfect.
towels for days.
Okay.
Now,
we-
this is our new project that we want to make.
Yes.
This is called Heart Weave, and we're going to kind of hold it up
Kind of
like
hold
this.
it up.
You want to
Yeah.
hold it?
I
Yeah,
know
there
I
we
have
go.
short arms.
It's okay. All right, so this is called Heart Weave, and this is actually the 4.5-inch strip die,
Mm-hmm.
and we used our 8-inch cue to make it. But I love the fact that it has solids in it,
Yes.
and then the little strips are striped, which is great. And you don't have to make it pink. You can make it
No.
blue for Brooks, you know,
Yes.
the little grandson that's
You
coming.
could. You could match it to any decor. You could
could.
make it a big, great baby quilt. I love the quilting on it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's hearts.
It's hearts. It's
So
beautiful.
cute.
It's our brand new pattern. It's called Heart Weave.
And this is the other thing I love. She put flannel on the back
She
of it.
did.
And so it's nice and soft. 'cause
Very
everybody
snuggy.
in my family likes flannel backed and fuzzy backed
Yes.
minky quilts. So
Perfect. All right, Eric and I, we always like to give something away
Yes,
to
we
our
do.
lucky viewers.
We do.
We do. So today, in honor of our Valentine's gifts, we're going to give away the Go Heart die to 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 lucky winners.
So this applique die has 3 different sizes. It's the one I talked about with
Yes.
the apron. A 2-inch, a 3-inch, and a 4-inch.
Right.
That 4-inch is the one on the apron and the tea towel. And just like with all of our applique dies, you can cut up to 6 layers of plain cotton, but 4 layers that have been fused already.
Right.
So our 3 winners today for the heart die: Mia G from Cambridge, New York. We have Ann W from Dallas.
I bet it's warmer there.
I bet it's warmer there. And we have Judy S from Lincoln, Montana, where they probably have more snow than we do.
They do. Congratulations. Thanks for joining us today. Now, quilters, due to the popularity of the Go Heart die, it is low in stock. So if you want one of these in your collection, you want to place your order because soon we'll be getting more in.
That's right. Okay, now speaking of gifts, Pam, you and I had some pretty special gifts last year.
We did.
You welcomed baby Aries.
We did back in September.
And I found out that I'm going to have another grandson this year.
I know. I'm excited. And tell us his name again.
Brooks.
Brooks, and he'll
I
be
hope
here
it
in
wasn't
May.
a secret.
Well, it isn't
Don't tell.
anymore. Yeah, shh, don't tell. All right, and while everything from doctor's appointments to baby showers might look a little different, we still want to celebrate our new little ones.
That's right. So let's see why Carol picked this theme and some of the creative baby shower and gift ideas that she has so far.
Okay, quilters, I'm so excited to be back and to tell you that I have chosen the baby shower theme. So the reason I chose this was not because I'm getting ready to have any babies, but because I'm about to be grandma again and I'm really excited about it. So as you can imagine, I'm going to use the Burp Cloth die. And I know right now you're probably thinking, oh, she's gonna make some Burp Cloths with applique. Well, I am, but not in the sense that you're probably thinking. So this is our typical Burp Cloth. We absolutely love this die. It's been so popular and it works really great. It's a great size. But there's other things that you can do, and I've already played with a lot of different things, so I'm going to give you a few ideas, just things that I've done. I'm sure you'll build on them from there. You're quilters. You'll come up with stuff. This is a Burp Cloth die, right? Except for in this case, I made a pocket in the back because I use ice packs a lot on my shoulder, and this just works really good to slip an ice pack in, and I do it the full length. Another great thing that a new mom could use, right? All right, this one is 4 burp cloths sewn together, and I did do a little bit of cutting here. But this is just a soft-sided basket that I made, and I thought it'd be really cute in case my daughter has a new grandson, which is what she's really wanting. But I thought it'd be really great to hold little mittens and socks, t-shirts, just the small things that always tend to get lost in our laundry. So I have some ideas and I can't wait to go get to work on those so that I can come back and show you what I've made. See you soon.
Oh my gosh, that's
Such
so
cute
fun.
ideas. Seems like boys are kind of a theme.
Yes, yes, and congratulations to Carol for her new grandbaby.
That's
on the way.
right. I am looking forward to seeing her final challenge piece.
All right, now listen, don't forget, quilters, you will be voting on your favorite expert project, so we can share the winning pattern with you.
That's
now,
right.
let's take a look at some of the ideas of patterns we have.
Okay, so she started with the burp cloth. Pam's
Right.
got one.
Right.
And then, of course, we talked about, when you're talking about the burp cloth, the bib is a natural
Right.
to go with
So
it.
today, while buy one, get one 50% off, buy one, get the other one 50%
That's
off.
right. You can
they
be
kind of
all
go together.
set.
Yep.
And we'll take a look at, here's one of the little bibs.
Aren't these so cute?
They're so cute.
So when I made one for Aries, what I did was I put flannel in the front, and then I put terry cloth on the back.
Nice idea.
And then I just top stitched around. I didn't turn it inside out or anything. And then I just added a little Velcro to it.
Oh, okay.
So kind of, but you did them differently.
I did. So I turned mine and I used little plastic cam snaps.
Oh, perfect.
Right there, really quick. But I also did some with clear vinyl on top. And then I again, just edge stitched around. I didn't turn them.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Wipe
yeah.
those babies
Wipe
down.
those babies down. Absolutely. And here's our basic burp cloth.
Yes, and it matches the bib that's on our hedgehog.
Absolutely, it does. Right there, orange, because orange is John Robert's favorite.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what we love in
So
little
there we
foxes.
go.
Look how fun this is.
But we have some other great ideas for those burp cloths as
Yes.
well. So this, you need this.
I really do.
So Pam needs this to help her get her bindings done. This
know,
is a
binding.
little caddy to go over the arm, and I just want to turn it so you can see the pockets. So you can stick your scissors and your needle and your
Right.
thread
And your seam ripper.
and just in case, and your little binding clips.
Right.
And
And
then,
then turn it on this side because there's a bigger pocket to hold chocolate.
because you need that when you do binding too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
So that one's really cute, the little caddy. Now this one is really fun. These are
Super
just little
fun.
pot holders, so
Yeah.
double-handed. So you can just take it like this.
I love that.
And grab things that are hot. I love this. And we have a little cupcake die.
And what isn't cuter with a cupcake, right?
Everything is better
Everything
with a
is
cupcake.
better with cupcakes. And then this is a little dog mat, and it's two-sided. So this is like my dachshund.
Yes.
And then cute little footprints.
Little paw
How
prints
cute
in
is
the
that?
back.
So you can put this down and have their food and their water dishes
Right.
on.
And the great thing is you can throw them in the washer. They'll wash right up.
Absolutely. Okay, so next we have a wonderful quilt called Chitter Chatter.
Chitter Chatter is actually a fabulous project. So we've used our 6-inch cube up here, which is your favorite
Which
size.
is my favorite size.
It is. And then look at all of these great circles. And these are our birds. We have bird dies.
Yes.
But she just did raw edge quilting on them.
I
So
love it.
It just comes together beautifully.
And flowers, and it's all in blues and purples, but you could
Little
make it to any
batiks.
colors.
You could.
I know, we do love our batiks,
We
don't
do. We do.
Next to grunge, right?
Next to grunge.
Next to grunge. Okay, so this is actually something that I made with my grandson.
Hello, John Robert.
Hello, John Robert, for the reveal of the new baby.
Isn't this so cute?
He helped me with the Go Big. We cut out the pennants from felt.
Right.
We used the 2-inch classic alphabet, and we glued everything together. He had so much fun making it, and then we found out we're having a boy.
Excellent. And Oakley makes these with me all the time, and I just use bias tape that I purchased
That's the
at a
same
craft
thing
store.
that I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super cute.
Super cute, slick project.
Oh, so many things that you can make. Now, quilters, when it comes to baby quilts and baby gifts,
Yes.
there's one fabric that comes to mind, and that's Minky.
Yes.
It's cuddly and soft and perfect for sensory development, but mostly it's just beautiful.
It really is.
Our good friends at Shannon Fabrics have amazing designs and perfect for all ages, but especially for babies and kids.
Yes, and those wonderful partners have sent us some great fabric to
this.
share with you, our viewers. Look at this cute bundle. So we are going to give away 2 bundles today to
Look, this
2
has
lucky
little
viewers.
trucks on it and flowers.
Oh, I love this
the pink.
pink. Ooh,
It's beautiful.
Yummy, yummy. So our 2 lucky winners of Shannon Fabric Bundles, Sue E. from Phoenix, Arizona, where it's definitely warmer.
Definitely warmer.
And Carol G. from Branson, Missouri.
Congratulations, quilters. Thanks for joining us today.
We hope you share pictures of what you make with this fun
Yes,
fabric.
this is going to be so beautiful. Now, at your house, there's kind of a rule about that, right? You can't
They
have,
want it on the back of everything because they love it.
It's beautiful. All right, quilters, don't forget today only until midnight Central Time. We're giving you this great deal, buy one, get one 50% off Go dies, cubes, and cutting mats. You want to use the code GIFTS, GIFTS, at checkout to get our deal.
That's right. And we're also offering free shipping to those of you in the contiguous U.S. Now, this deal ends at midnight or while supplies last. So be sure to get your order in before we run out of what you're looking for.
Now, quilters, we've run out of dies on shows before, and I know we'll do it again. So to get your order in now during the show, you can use your phone's camera to capture this QR image right here, and it will take you directly to the site.
Yes.
Or you can visit accuquilt.com/party, because Eric and I were having a party.
We're having a party. Okay, so quilters, we know that our craft takes time.
Yes.
And we know you like to work ahead. Now, while it might be crazy to believe, it's only 2 months away from Easter.
I know, it's crazy. And our celebrations, again, might look a little different than this year than it did last year.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean we can't hold some of our favorite traditions. For example, who doesn't love a good Easter basket?
Everyone.
Everyone does.
Now, I would be surprised if Tammy didn't have at least one Easter basket idea. So Tammy, tell us why you picked Easter and some of your great ideas.
Well, hello, it's great to see everyone again. I chose to work on a gift for Easter. I love to celebrate Easter, and in my family, we love to give gifts on Easter in everybody's basket. So I chose to work with the bowl cozy. I think this thing's got some other uses besides making bowl cozies with it, so I experimented and I came up with some great ideas. You know, we all know what a bowl cozy looks like, and this would make a great gift in itself. So the bowl cozy, out of 100% cotton everything, would make a fantastic gift. But why would we want to stop there? So I have a new little grandnephew, and I thought, what if I put two bowl cozies together and create a ball? And it worked out great. So I used the carefree numbers and embroidered numbers all over it. And the thing I love about this the most, and I stuffed it full of stuffing as firmly as I could get it, but those little corners on the bowl cozy create little handles. So it's going to be super easy for him to hold on to it when he gets a little bit bigger. All right, well, I've got bigger granddaughters too. So I decided to try clutch purses, and they worked out great. I used heavyweight Pellon interfacing, so it gave it lots of stability and strength. And I used snap closures for the closure here, and really pretty chains. This one, remember, you don't have to use cotton. This one happens to be stretched lycra, and it looks like mermaid skin, and it's all sparkly. So one of my granddaughters is gonna love that one. She's all about the sparkle. And here's another one I made out of cotton, but I also embellished this with a round flower applique. So I appliqued the round flower down, but then I took another petal of the round flower and ruched the center of it, so it gave it a little center for it, and it's 3D'd on here, so that's super cute too. Our lipstick tubes, our cell phones work perfect in there, so off to church we're heading out on Easter Sunday. Wouldn't be Easter without a basket though, now would it? So I created an Easter basket, and I didn't use any batting in this. Again, I used 2 layers of the heavyweight Pellon interfacing, and I made the handle, and after it was all completed, I starched it and let it dry so it's got some good stability to it. I also made a 3.5-inch square out of heavyweight cardboard and covered it with matching fabric and glued it into the bottom. So I've got a good sturdy basket here. And so this is super fun, full of little goodies. But the fun part about this one is we used the spring Medley and some embroidery stabilizer to make name tags. And then I used my embroidery on my embroidery machine to put everybody's names on it. So we can set these on the table, and everybody's got their little Easter basket, and nobody's confused on who sits where. So I've got one more idea I think I can do with this beautiful die here. And so I'm going to go get busy, and I'll check back with you all in just a little bit.
Oh, those are such
Yes.
great ideas.
Wonderful.
Okay, I'm going to have to make Oakley one of those cute little clutch purses.
Oh, yes, the little sparkly.
Yes,
I
she's
think
all
I
about
think
that.
She wants that.
Now, remember, quilters, you need the Go Big electric fabric cutter to use our Go Big Bowl Cozy die. If you don't have one, you can get one today.
That's right. That is a great reminder. So don't forget that you'll be voting on your favorite project from our experts so that we can share the winning pattern with you. Now, I think it's trunk show time.
I think so too, and such cute patterns that we're coming up with.
Oh my
So
gosh.
this first one, we have a special guest, Lynn's bringing it out.
Oh, look, it's an Easter basket. Oh,
Okay.
Lynn, I love that.
This is so cute. So Lynn, tell us about it. What dies did we use?
All right, so first I want to say this is the most adorable project
Yes.
I
Oh,
think
it
I've ever
is.
seen. So we used the English paper piecing cube set.
Look
at
at
that.
How pretty that is.
Oh,
Look
is
at that.
that
Just beautiful.
darling?
You can see it on the side too. And then on the inside as
Love
well.
it.
It's fabulous.
And then the strap is a 2.5-inch strip, which
Okay.
everybody should have.
Everybody should have one
Everyone.
Right. And so, and then there's these cute little bunny ears on the edges that we were using the Flower Power Go die by Sarah Vedler.
Right.
Or you could also use your 2.5-inch strips to make these as well.
Just kind of
sure,
curve
just
them off.
trim
I
them down.
love that. Look, she
That
even
is really
there's
cute.
dark pink inside and light on the.
But
That
I
is
do
so
love the fact
cute.
that it's solids.
Yes.
I
yes.
just think that that's fabulous.
And I love the size of it too,
Yeah.
because this is perfect.
holds
for-
lots
Yes.
of candy.
Right, absolutely. All
Excellent.
right.
Oh,
so
I love that.
Lynn. Yep.
Thanks, Lynn. Oh my goodness. Well, the next project that we have is our Easter Gnome Mug Rug. Now, we know, don't we?
Yes.
Gnomes are not just for Christmas.
No.
Gnomes are all year round.
Spring and garden gnomes and Easter gnomes,
All
gnomes
kinds.
for days. And this over here is, on this side, is flying geese shapes 4 and 5 from every cube.
Every cube.
Excellent.
And those little eggs are from the spring medley.
Oh, I love
Yes.
that die. I use
It's
that die a
great
lot
die.
this time of year.
It's a great die. Okay, next up, here is our Hopping Bunnies table topper.
Look how fun this is. So again, from the spring medley die, there's those bunnies and they go every which way. And now we've used the blanket stitch, which as our free embroidery download.
Right.
And then this is our 6-inch cube, right, Erica?
Yes, 6-inch cube and companion corners. That's making this little block here with the corner.
In the
This is
square.
So don't be scared of working with that 6-inch cube. It's my favorite.
It is her favorite. And while cubes are buy one, get one 50%.
So
Now's
get
the
your
time to-
cube and your companion and you're good to go.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Perfect. Okay, then this table runner, oh my gosh, this is so cute.
Okay, so this is called Eggtastic Table Runner.
Fantastic.
And the thing I love about it is we've used strips and then sewn strips together to make the squares. And it's just random.
And
I
our
just think
circle
it's
die to cut perfect circles.
Yes. Yes, and the stitching around it, just looks fabulous.
It's so fun.
I
It's
really,
so
really
fun.
like it.
And just this little pop of the striped fabric in the binding.
I do love a scrappy binding.
I do. That is so fun. Okay, so all of these projects have me excited for spring.
I know, I'm excited. Let's go get
So-
some stuff.
That means that today, with our deal of buy one, get one 50% off on Go dies, cubes, and cutting mats, all the dies in our springy product group would cost $390. So what you're seeing is the 1.5-inch strip die.
Right.
We use that in
Our mailbox.
Our mailbox. The 4.5-inch strip die, which we used in the heart weave quilt,
Right,
which
which
we love.
we want to make.
The spring medley, such a great die for this time
Oh,
of
yeah,
year.
and it has the chicks and the bunnies and the basket and the eggs.
Love it. My favorite 6-inch cube.
Yes.
They're all valued at $460. But with the buy one, get one 50% off deal, you're going to save $70 and only spend $390.
It's amazing, Quilter. So use the code GIFTS, GIFTS, at checkout, and those of you in the contiguous US will receive free shipping on your order.
That's right. And remember, this deal works for Go dies, cubes, and cutting mats.
Right.
So you can customize your order with whatever products fit your sewing needs.
Right, and make sure you're buying them in pairs.
Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
don't just have
And
an
don't-
odd number and have it hanging out there.
And don't forget the mats.
Yeah, don't forget those mats. All right, Quilters, let's see the final projects from our experts.
Yes.
Anita, what are you making for Valentine's Day?
Hey, welcome back, ladies. I am so excited to show y'all what I have created while you've been gone. I am working with the Olsen mask still, and what I used was the small shape here, and then with the large face mask die, I used the smaller of the two shapes. I put the Olsen mask die together like this, added the two small shapes from the large face mask, and I made use of that strip on the large face mask too, and came up with a butterfly. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you my design, Butterfly Kisses. You can see how I incorporated the mask dies, and I also used that the Queen of Hearts die and the 2, 3, and 4-inch hearts, and I bordered it in a black to pop those colors. So you guys go out there and spread some love during the month of February, and thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you so much, Anita.
It's adorable, and I love the name Butterfly Kisses.
I know,
How
it's
cute is that?
darling.
Okay, Carol, how should Pam and I celebrate our new grandchildren?
Okay, quilters, are you as ready for this reveal as I am? I made a pillow. Now you can see that I used our cute little flip-flop die down there to make those. I think they're absolutely adorable. I also used the burp cloth and used it 3 times around here. Now, I know you're probably thinking, what on earth does a pillow have to do with a baby shower? Well, I'm calling this my dog bone pillow because I can take this whenever I'm holding my grandkids and I can tuck it next to me in the chair or the couch to give me some extra arm and shoulder support because, well, sometimes our arms wear out before we really want to set those little ones down. So this will give me some support going into my next grandchild. And it went together so fast that I had to make 2. So I also did these little Scottie Dogs. I love this die. I think it's just absolutely adorable. And I just love the Scotties. So anyway, I loved participating in the challenge. And I hope you learned something today. And I hope you make lots of stuff.
Oh, that was such a great idea.
That is, because your arm does get
It
tired.
does. When I'm holding Aries, he's like 5 months
He's getting big now.
Yep. All right, Tammy, what are you putting in your Easter baskets?
Okay, I'm back with my final project. I love to travel. My girls love to travel, and all my friends love to travel. So I thought, wow, what a great gift if I could turn a bowl cozy into a cinch bag, and I did it. I took the bowl cozy die and no batting, no interfacing, and just 2 layers of cotton fabric, and I sewed a casing into it and added some really fun cording to make a cinch bag. So when we close it up, it's got the flower petals at the top, hence the daisy cinch bag, right? So then we open this thing up, and I actually appliqued a round flower into the bottom of it. And the purpose of that was to give the bottom of this a little bit of stability. And it worked great. So now when we're traveling, we can put our jewelry in here and we can cinch this up just like that, turn it back into our little daisy cinch bag and put our jewelry in our suitcase, and it'll all stay safe while we're traveling. So my daisy cinch bag gift for all of my traveling friends.
Okay, well, this is challenging.
It is.
We are going to open up the voting, and you get to tell us which project you can't wait to make. Now, is it Anita's Valentine gift or Carol's baby shower gift?
And maybe you're ready to think ahead on working on Tammy's Easter project. We were just talking about Easter projects.
We so want to make baskets.
It's all up to you.
All right, if you're watching from your registration link, you can cast your vote by looking at the right of the video to the bottom of the comment section. If you're watching from Facebook or YouTube, just tell us your vote in the comments and we'll count it from there.
There we go. All right, quilters, now listen, don't forget we have our special deal today.
That's right. Until midnight tonight, Central Time, buy one, get one 50% off of Go dies, cubes, and cutting mats.
To get your order in during the show, use your phone's camera to capture the QR image right here, and it will take you directly to the site.
That's right. You can also find all of these products at your local AccuQuilt retailer. To find a retailer closest to you, go ahead and check out the store locator at the top of the page at AccuQuilt.com.
All right, quilters, and to make your decision easier to buy, AccuQuilt offers financing options through Bread as low as 0% APR.
Okay, now it's time to talk embroidery because it is National Embroidery
It
Month.
is.
So we want to talk a little bit, we've talked on and off through the whole show about the free downloadable embroidery.
Right.
And that's basic embroidery, but you have a choice of 3 stitches. So you get a satin stitch,
Right.
a blanket stitch,
Yep.
and a motif stitch.
Yes, and do you have a favorite?
I really love the blanket stitch.
I do.
But you can't beat a good satin stitch.
I know. I
So-
love them. And they're free.
And they're free, and sometimes that motif stitch really gives it a lot of character.
It does. Now, not only do we have free embroidery downloads, but we also have for pay embroidery downloads.
Right.
And our good friends at V-Stitch have created some amazing designs. And since we're having a sale, we're going to give you 15% off those
15%.
paid embroidery files. So let's show them some V-Stitch ones here.
Okay, so we have our Western Medley die, and this has a horse on it,
It does right here.
right there. But with the embroidery, you can take that horse and make it a unicorn.
Okay, Oakley and I last year made so many unicorns.
Oh
they
my
are
gosh.
darling. You and Ella need to make some unicorns.
Everything unicorn is what Ella's about in her life.
Yeah, so super cute. And before the sale, it was $5, so 15% off.
15% off. It's fantastic.
Okay.
All right, now, one holiday that's coming up that we haven't talked about is Mardi Gras.
It is.
And V-Stitch has something really cute for this. Okay, together?
Yeah, we have to do it together. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Ta-da!
Look.
Okay, so this is Sunbonnet Sue.
And this is Overall Sam.
And those are the buy one, get one 50% off. So where you're adding things to your cart, get Sunbonnet Sue and Overall Sam. And then this is the V-Stitch from Embroidery File. So look, she has her cute little Mardi Gras mask.
Oh my gosh.
And her fleur-de-lis in her bonnet.
He's got his beads ready. I mean, it's so detailed.
So fun.
So fun.
Yeah. So these are just an example of those. And then we have a couple more.
Okay, and these are Easter.
Right, so this is our spring medley die. So here's our cute little chicks and eggs.
Right, and here's another one with the spring medley, and this one's got the bunny and the basket and the eggs. And again, the detail is amazing on these.
Right, and think outside the box. Maybe you want to make your bunny flannel so he's soft.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, or your chick little flannels. That'd be fun.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, and just a little tip, if you're going to download any of our embroidery, whether it's the free or the paid, be sure you're logged into your account before you get started.
Yes. That way you have them there in your account.
That's right. Oh, I just love those.
All right, quilters, voting has closed.
Okay.
And we will be announcing the winner of our project idea very shortly. Did you have a favorite?
Oh, this was hard.
It was.
This was hard
And not only were the final projects amazing, but the projects they were just messing around with.
They were great.
Yeah. All right, so while we tally the votes, let's give away some more prizes.
Oh, good idea. Okay, so this is our gifts from the Heart Show, so it makes sense to give away some more heart dies.
Right.
Okay, so now we're going to choose 3 more lucky winners to receive our Go Queen of Hearts die.
Okay, now listen, I have a favorite heart die, and this is it. I just like the Queen of Hearts because it's a little more, it looks like they're hand-drawn. They're a little more funky, which is kind of me, and it has 4 shapes instead of just 3, and there's a free embroidery download for this as well.
Absolutely.
Now, remember, quilters, you can always cut up to 6 layers of cotton fabric with your dies,
Right.
But pre-fuse your fabric for your hearts and cut up to 4 layers.
Okay.
All right, here's our winners. Drum roll.
All right.
We have Mary W. from Lander, Wyoming, Cheryl D. from Greenwood, Indiana, and Sharon G. from Appleton, Wisconsin. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thanks for joining us today.
Now, quilters, remember these heart dies are very popular, so stock is low. If you want one of these Go Queen of Hearts dies in your collection, go ahead and place your order because we will be getting more in soon.
Yes.
All right, let's see which one of our experts created the show-winning project. So, drum roll, please.
Okay, you ready?
Anita is our winner.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Anita. She did some really fun ideas. I love the table runner with the masks. But Tammy made those cute little Easter baskets.
Oh, they were great ideas.
Carol had some great ideas. It was really a good show.
It was a great set of ideas.
All right, quilters, it looks like our event has been a hit.
Yes. Hearing results like this is so exciting, but not nearly as exciting as having you join us for these shows. Now, we have a blast hearing all of your comments and reading them in the comment section.
Yes.
Remember, today we are offering buy one, get one 50% off on Go dies, cubes, and cutting mats with the code GIFTS.
Yes. Now, don't forget, you want to buy your dies today in equal numbers. Don't buy them in odd numbers and leave a straggler.
That's right.
All right? So to get your order in now, you can use your phone's camera to capture this QR image right here, and it will take you directly to the site.
Right. And if you're looking for something to buy, everything in our springy product group here is only $390 today. So you're seeing the 1.5 inch and the 4.5 inch strip dies.
Right, which we used in our project.
Which we did. The spring medley, we showed you so many ways to use that one. And my favorite 6-inch cube,
Yep.
which all together have so many project and pattern possibilities.
Now, regularly, this bundle would cost you $460, but today, if you buy all of these products, it's $390 with a savings of $70. And that's with the code GIFTS, G-I-F-T-S. And with that code, those of you in the contiguous U.S. will get free shipping on your order.
Of course, the deal is buy one, get one 50% off. Remember, that's Go dies, cubes, and cutting mats. And there are so many ways that you can make this code work for you and your sewing room.
Yeah, I'm excited. All right, quilters, it has been so fun for our entire AccuQuilt Live team to roll out our shows. So we're going to keep it up through 2021.
That's right. And quilters, we have big plans.
This big.
Huge. So be sure to join us back here on February 16th at 12 noon Central Time for a launch party.
A what?
A launch party.
Oh.
We are going to be unveiling our very first new products for 2021, and you won't want to miss it.
Do you know what they are?
I do. Do you?
I do. I do.
And we're
You're
excited.
Gonna love them. It's going to be great. And if you like this show, be sure to join me every Wednesday at 12 noon Central Time, which is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
At AccuQuilt Live. For AccuQuilt Live, you can watch it on our Facebook channel
Yep.
or YouTube channels. I always showcase a die, give you some fun ideas for projects, and we always have some sweet deals.
Absolutely. And if you can't wait for more AccuQuilt fun, then be sure to visit our blog.
Our blog is so great.
It is.
It is great.
We cover everything from organizational tips and tricks there to project tutorials and everything in between. In fact, be sure you subscribe so you get notified every time a new blog goes live.
Oh, that's great. All right, quilters.
Well, I think it's time to sign off, Pam.
It is.
Okay. If you've been waiting for the show to end before you buy, now's your time. So here's the link on the page. We want to make sure you get your goodies before they're gone.
And remember, quilters, you have a ton of ways you can cut time.
So you can quilt more.
Thanks. See you later.
Bye, everyone.